Human beings are quite remarkable creatures. Fantastic works of art, music, and literature are produced by us. We were the ones who came up with the concept of democracy, created vaccines that saved the lives of millions of people and sent people to the moon and back, the fortunate ones. In fact, we came up with a sort of bread that is beneficial to the digestive tract. As a species, it would appear that our potential is limitless, but without limits. However, things can feel a little bit different when viewed from an individual perspective. Most of us have a general concept of the things that we are good at, and we have a hazy feeling that we are capable of accomplishing some really spectacular things. However, it is not an easy task to figure out how to get even close to our capabilities as individuals. Therefore, in order to assist you in releasing that inner genius, here are 8 techniques. Determine what you want to accomplish. First things first, if you want to realize your full potential, you need to establish some goals for yourself. One of the most effective methods for determining what your objectives should be is to pose some significant questions to yourself, such as, what would you like your typical day to be like? Is there something else that you would like to accomplish if you had the chance? Which aspects of your life bring you the most sense of satisfaction or pleasure? Do you agree that videos on YouTube that include dogs that look like famous people do not count? With the help of your responses, you should be able to figure out exactly what it is that you want out of life and the objectives that you will need to prioritize in order to achieve those things. Have big dreams, but begin small. The pursuit of lofty goals can be intimidating, whether you have aspirations of establishing a charitable organization, constructing your own home, or creating the next Macarena. However, this does not mean that you should avoid interacting with them. It is possible that you will come to the conclusion that you want to make the world a better place. In fact, you should probably do so. However, where do you begin with this particular endeavor? It is simple to be scared by goals as ambitious as these, and fear can be a significant obstacle that prevents us from reaching our full potential. If you want to find the most effective solution to this issue, you should approach each dream as if it were a substantial meal and then divide it up into bite-sized pieces. You should begin by determining the specific actions that you will need to do in order to eventually attain your ultimate goal, and then work backwards from there. You will have a far better chance of accomplishing these tasks if you practice them often and make them a habit. Form appropriate routines. It is important to never undervalue the strength of the habit. It is possible for us to be prevented from living the life that we want to live by bad habits such as smoking, procrastinating, or falling asleep at dinner with our in-laws. On the other hand, good habits are the key to accessing our full potential. Performing positive actions on a sporadic basis, such as engaging in physical activity, maintaining a good diet, or acquiring a new skill, does not yield significant benefits. In order to achieve the goal of becoming the next Jimi Hendrix, you're going to need to practice playing the guitar more than once or twice. On the other hand, if we make positive activities become habits, we give them a boost, and we increase our chances of being successful by a vast margin. Put your perceptions about yourself to the test. The vast majority of us have a fairly solid understanding of the kind of person we are, both the things that we excel at and the areas in which we struggle. Alternatively, we believe that we do. The crux of the matter is that just as our abilities can be misconstrued by other people, okay, I'm really good at dancing, it is also possible for us to identify ourselves in an unjust manner. In the event that we have a negative experience in mathematics class, we might spend the rest of our lives under the impression that we are terrible with numbers, even though this might not be necessarily the case. It is important to challenge this kind of mislabeling since it has the potential to actually hold us back. Choosing something that you believe you are not very good at but would like to be good at, for example, singing, table tennis, or spelling, and devoting 15 minutes of your time every day to improving in that area is a straightforward practice. Additionally, as your self-assurance grows, so should your capabilities. Take a look at where you end up after a month has passed. You might be in for a pleasant surprise. Try out some new things. The things that you know you find gratifying and the things that you know do not fulfill you are, of course, restricted to the things that you have actually tried. There are also things that you know you do not find rewarding. Trying new things is a terrific way to learn about yourself, including your likes and dislikes as well as your talents. Of course, this is a statement that should go without saying. Because of this, life becomes a great deal more exciting. This week, why not make a commitment to yourself to try something different and see what happens? You might find that it opens a doorway to a new route in life, regardless of whether it is something major, like learning how to code, or something small, like learning how to cook kimchi. What matters is that you learn something. Obey your instincts. Currently, there is a substantial body of information suggesting that gut health is associated with improved immunity, energy levels, and mood. If you were even a little bit healthier, happier, and more energetic each and every day, just think of what you could accomplish if you were living that way. What are your thoughts on going whitewater rafting? What about forming a dancing group that is considered avant-garde? Can you learn to prepare roast potatoes better than your mother? Yes, go ahead and dream. Obviously, the opposite is also true. There is a good likelihood that this is preventing you from reaching your full potential if you have an unhealthy gut, one in which the undesirable bacteria overwhelm the beneficial ones. On the other hand, the good news is that optimizing the health of your digestive tract is actually rather simple. Consume a great deal of reading material. It is a culture of ideas that we live in. They are the building blocks upon which every new piece of music, every new piece of art, and every new enterprise are built. On the other hand, creativity does not occur in a vacuum. In order to generate the kind of ideas that are going to assist us in releasing our inner genius, we require stimulation, inspiration, and education. There are very few locations that are better than a very good book to receive all three of these things. The best part is that you can get excellent ideas from reading anything you want, whether it be poetry, novels, nonfiction, manga cartoons, joke books, or pretty much anything else you can think of. Learn to accept defeat. There is one thing that is certain if you are going to come anywhere near to realizing your potential, and that is the fact that things are going to go wrong along the path. I am sorry to have to deliver the news to you. How you choose to respond to it is the most important thing. Failure, as the proverb goes, is a necessary step on the path to successful achievement. Despite the fact that it is corny, it is accurate. There were numerous instances in which the first Harry Potter book was turned down by publishing houses in the United Kingdom, and it received a disapproving thumbs up from the majority of them. You probably already know that its creator, J.K. Rowling, went on to achieve a great deal of success. She is currently worth $1 billion. One of the nicest things we can do is to welcome failure into our life with open arms and give it a big giant hug. Failure is an essential component of success, and you should embrace it with open arms. I hope you found these tips helpful and inspiring. Remember, self-improvement is a journey, not a destination. Start small, stay consistent, and celebrate your progress along the way. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more content on personal growth and development. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Feel free to leave a comment below with your thoughts or any additional tips you have for self-improvement. Let's support each other on this journey to becoming the best versions of ourselves.